Hello and a very warm welcome to all of you. It is time for India versus Sri Lanka in the Asia Cup, a must-win match for India if they want to have any hopes of making it to the finals of the Asia Cup. And the news from Dubai International Stadium is that Sri Lanka have won the toss and they have opted to field first. That's right, that's the news coming in. Sri Lanka have won the toss and have opted to field first. Again, most teams in this Asia Cup choosing to field first because of how the record is skewed in favor of the teams chasing. I've got the team sheet as well that I will take you through, but if you're just joining us right now, India have won the, Sri Lanka have won the toss and they have opted to field first. That is the news from the Dubai International Stadium. And I could also now tell you the team: Rohit Sharma, KL Rahul, Virat Kohli make up the top three. No changes there, of course. Then there is Surya Kumar Yadav. Rishabh Pant stays in. Deepak Hooda also holds on to his place. Dinesh Karthik is out. Hardik Pandya in the team. Yuzvendra Chahal, there was a talk around whether Yuzvendra Chahal would be playing today's game or would he be rested. He is in, but unfortunately, Ravi Bishnoi, who really was incredible in that match, was brilliant with the ball, he has to sit out. And then there is Bhuvneshwar Kumar, who's in the squad, Arshdeep Singh, and Ravi Chandran Ashwin finally gets an opportunity. This is something that we've been talking about, how in a team of many left-handers, it is best to play Ashwin because of what he brings to to the side with, you know, the kind of record he has against left-handers. So there you have it. The changes: Ravichandran Ashwin in the team. Akshar Patel is not playing. Ravi Bishnoi sits out. And I think that is in fact the only change that they've made from the last team that played against Pakistan, where Ashwin is in place of Ravi Bishnoi. So we're going to get the playing 11 for you and discuss that. But Sri Lanka winning the toss, opting to field first, and India have gone in with the off-spinner Ravichandran Ashwin in place of Bishnoi, who was very good with the ball. There you have it then. That's the playing 11 for what is a must-win tie for India. KL Rahul, Virat Kohli, Surya Kumar Yadav, Rishabh Pant and Hardik Pandya. Surya Kumar Yadav along with Rishabh Pant and Hardik Pandya weren't able to score big runs. Hardik Pandya got out to a duck in the last game against Pakistan. In fact, Rohit Sharma said so, that both Rishabh and Hardik's wickets, the way they lost their wickets, it wasn't needed. Will it be different tonight? We'll have to wait and watch out for. But Ravichandran Ashwin is back in the squad. Bhuvneshwar Kumar and Arshdeep Singh. There is no Avesh Khan. There is Arshdeep Singh, and that's the squad. Okay, let me go across then straight to Ashok Malhotra, former Indian cricketer as well as selector. He joins me here on the show. Also joining us is Santosh Suri from Dubai. Sir, one thing we've been talking about, Ashok sir, from the beginning: why have Ravichandran Ashwin there if you're not going to play him? They've heard you. They're playing Ravichandran Ashwin finally. How do you look at the playing 11 today?
I think especially the kind of number of left-handers which Sri Lanka has. It's a very obvious thing, and we know he bowls well to left-handers because he bowls regular off-spinners instead of his leg-handers. So definitely it's a very big plus. It's an opportunity for Ashwin. If he wants to, if he has got ambition to play the T20 World Cup, then it is an opportunity for him. You know, I know he has been ill-treated or badly treated by the management and the skippers and all coaches or everybody. But now it is an opportunity. So he has to encash. I know he's a class act. He's a legend in Indian cricket. But still, you know, you have to prove to them, okay, I belong here. You without me, you can't have a T20 team. So it's an opportunity for him. Another one is the Yajurvendra Chahal, because he is breathing down his neck. Ravi Bishnoi. He's bowling maybe better than Yajurvendra Chahal. He's very lucky to be playing this game. The kind of bowling he did against Pakistan. So I think Yajuvendra Chahal will have to be on his toes once again, the way he bowled in IPL. But all in all, it seemed to be a good side. But, we can't go the way England goes, go hammer and tongs, and, the way we lost our wickets in the middle order. Because middle order, Virat played a brilliant job. But somebody has to hang around with him, be it Surya Kumar, be it Rishabh Pant, be it Hardik Pandya. And Rishabh Pant, his problem, we always say, middle order. He's found wanting. Because I would say he's a better option as an opener and maybe KL Rahul in the middle order. That could be the better option because he's a guy who goes after the bowling. That's a natural play for him. Whereas in the middle order, when the field is widely spread out, then he finds it difficult to score runs.
Yeah. Okay, Santosh, Suri was just telling us before the show started that Deepak Chahar was practicing before the game. He was training and so was Ravichandran Ashwin. Well, Ashwin's got an opportunity. Deepak Chahar didn't. But Ravi Bishnoi, I mean, unlucky to have sat out of this one. He really was the pick of the bowlers in the last game, along with Arshdeep Singh, who got a lot of flack for dropping that catch. But you look at India's bowling, these two were the ones who actually bowled well, were economical.
Absolutely. The dropping of Bishnoi has been, dictated by the left-handers that Sri Lanka have in the team, in the lineup. And luckily, they have got Ashwin as a experienced bowler now because India will be defending a target. So, seeing that, it is quite good that we have got experience in Yuzi and Ashwin. They have bowled well in tandem in IPL also, and many times in T20 also they have bowled well. So probably this combination that has come together will prove really beneficial in a virtually a must-win match for India. So it's not only a must-win for India, it is a must-win for Ashwin and Yuzi also, seeing their future, how they are going to be. Plus, we have got the other pace bowlers, so hopefully Hardik will bowl much better in this match than he had in the previous match. And hopefully Bhuvi also will not, have the same mistakes that he did of bowling short pitch ball. That probably he'll be more up and bowling Yorkers.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed as we go into the match.
Sorry, but that brings me to the next question because we did see India struggling. They needed an extra pacer there, Ashok sir. They've gone in with the same combination. They've just changed Ravi Bishnoi for Ravichandran Ashwin. Deepak Hooda stays there. They didn't bowl him in the last game and Hardik Pandya had an off day. We saw he went for a lot of runs, got out for a duck. Should he be seen as your fifth bowler or is he your sixth bowler?
See, logically, Hardik is the sixth bowler. But if he bowls well, he can be used as a fifth bowler. But when you start a game, he's your sixth bowler. Because you're going in with five bowlers, three spinners and two medium pacers. But if Hardik bowls well, then he can chip in with the 2 overs, 3 overs, 4 overs. Whatever he does is a bonus. But the fact is then now you've got Ashwin. You got Yajuvendra Chahal. And then, as you very rightly said, last game we didn't have Ashwin. And they had left-handers, especially their left-hander who was hammering India. Why didn't we try Deepak Hooda? He could have been useful. That is sometimes, I know they are captains, they are big captains, big coaches, but sometimes you wonder why they don't use their head. You've got to be street smart and you have to think on your feet, especially when you're playing T20. You can't have set rules of this is plan A, this is plan B, this is plan C. Because you have to go with your instincts, you have to try the resources, what you have. So I was amazed that Deepak Hooda was not tried. The way they were going hammer and tongs after Yajuvendra Chahal or even Hardik Pandya. It might have been useful for trying him for a couple of overs. He might have been effective and might have picked up a couple of wickets. So that is where the captaincy leaves a little bit to be desired. So that is why I always say, for me, the best captain now has to be Hardik Pandya in white ball cricket. Maybe I'm jumping the gun before the World Cup, but it's going to be sooner than later.
Okay, but you are right. A lot of people now are saying Hardik Pandya for limited overs captaincy just because of how he has been, not only just the way he captained Gujarat Titans, but how he has been playing, how he's been leading from the front. But let's first now take a look at the playing 11 and tell you, if you're just joining us, what is the playing 11 right now for the Indian team against Sri Lanka. There is just one change there, and that change is from the last game, and that change is that Ravi Bishnoi sits out and Ravichandran Ashwin comes in. So there is, of course, your top order with KL Rahul, Virat Kohli, Surya Kumar Yadav. The other question is, should Surya Kumar Yadav bat up the order? Should he be batting at number 3? That's one big question. Then Rishabh Pant is there, but just the way he got out today, he needs to play more responsible innings. Deepak Huda finally getting an opportunity in place of Ravindra Jadeja now, and Hardik Pandya, Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Ravi Ashwin, Harshdeep Singh and Yuzvendra Chahal. We also have numbers for Ravichandran Ashwin for how economical a bowler he is and the kind of record he has against left-handers. And take a look at that. I mean, this is another reason, isn't that so, that you wonder why India did not try to play Ravichandran Ashwin even against Pakistan, given they had left-handers in their lineup, Ashok sir?
Yes, definitely they could have or should have used Ravichandran Ashwin, because he always goes best to left-handers, and then he will get the turn out of it. He's a class act. He's a legendary off spinner from India, and he fancies his chances against left-handers. I still feel he tends to struggle a bit against right-handers, or he's a little bit short on confidence, because he tried more his leg cutters than his off spinners against right-handers. But against left-handers, he's deadly. So I think we missed a trick or two when we didn't play Ashwin. But in whose place we would have played, because Ravi Bishnoi didn't do badly. So could Ashwin have played and picked up a few wickets? Because the trick in T20 cricket is, the spinners, when they come on the board, they have to pick 3-4 wickets. They have to pick 3-4 wickets to slow down the run rate, check the flow of runs, and put pressure on the opposition.
For Sri Lanka, though, this has been quite an unpredictable side, Santosh sir. I mean, the first match that they played against Afghanistan, got out for 400 odd runs. Afghanistan chased that total down in 10 overs. It was incredible. It was the start really of this Asia Cup. But from there on, they've chased 2 big totals, and their batsmen would be very confident going into this game. And they've got some very good batsmen. I mean, I watched the game that they played against Afghanistan as well. Just the way Rajapakse hit some of those shots, and also something to take from how T20 cricket is being played now, where nobody really scored a 50 in that high run chase. It was 30s from their batsmen, but at a quick pace, and they ended up chasing that game.
Absolutely. See, in the first match, that Sri Lanka were probably a bit of a shock, that they had to come all the way from Sri Lanka to Middle East, to UAE to play their tournament. Technically, they were to host there, so that may have been a bit of a shock. But once they lost the first match, then they realized that they have to really live up. They are the hosts of this. Technically, they are the hosts of this tournament. So luckily for them, the next 2 chase came through, especially their openers and their middle order and all. They batted with such a resolution. And I was at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium and watching that chase. I never expected that they would chase down such a big score, 180 and all, against those famed spinners of Mujib and Rashid. But the way they started the chase, and the way they tackled the 3 pacers that were there, 2 pacers that were there in that. So that was quite crucial, that they attacked the pacers in the beginning, got 10 runs per over in the first 6 overs. And then it was virtually, just maintaining the wicket and maintaining the run rate to get over this. Probably the same tactics they have to, adopt here also. Everybody is expecting India to score at least 180 if they have to be competitive. My friends on WhatsApp, I can say, they are saying, sir, nothing less than 200 plus if you want to win this match, especially since we are defending. So you can see that there is a bit of a fear that this Sri Lankan team can chase down a total up to 180 or so. So we need a cushion of 20 odd runs if we really think that one of the bowlers may not come off, or we have to, keep our hopes alive of making it to the final.
Yeah, which then takes me to the next question. What is a good score here, given that India will be batting first, Ashok sir, and chasing sides have an advantage, due or no due, except the two matches that Hong Kong played, they, teams chasing didn't win those two matches. All other matches in Dubai have been won by teams chasing. So India 200 plus, is that something they should aim for? Because we saw that they did get off to a flyer in the last game.
I think 200 is a part nowadays, especially in Dubai, especially winning the toss is advantage in Sri Lanka. And it's a do or die for India. And, it's a pressure game. Believe you me, India-Pakistan game, the pressure game, but this is also pressure game because they are the superstars. The Indian team is a superstar. They are expected to win. And you cannot lose to Sri Lanka because then you're out of the Asia Cup. So definitely do or die for India. But as you very rightly said, maybe 200 plus, but then somebody has to consolidate. You can't go hammer and dongs and, throw caution to the winds and keep losing wickets in a heat. Because T20 cricket, you need partnerships. You can't lose 3 wickets in the middle quickly. Then the pressure is back on the later order batters, or the batter who's batting first. So that is what we got to do a little bit of it. But 200 plus is a must because the kind of batting Sri Lanka has, they're coming of age. They're coming. They are getting better with every game. You with Rajpaksa, Kusal Mendes, Fernando has not fired. So they got a whole lot of batting. And the skipper is a good batter, and the opener, Patrana, so they are a good batters. Nisanta is a good batter. Aslanka has not fired yet. He's a fantastic player. And then Gunnar Laka is a good player, but Rajpaksa is the main guy. I'm still worried why he's not batting in 3 ahead of Aslanka because they can make the change. He's the guy, but India will have to be careful with that because nothing less than 200. India will be in trouble because Indian bowling seems struggling as of now.
Okay, and also when it comes to India's batting, we saw what the spinners did from Pakistan to India. And that's where Vanindu Hasaranga, who went for a lot of runs in that game against Afghanistan. Rashid was hit all over the park, Santosh sir. And it's probably the first time I've seen Rashid lose his cool in that game because he was stomped all over. He actually lost his cool. He went for runs. Hasaranga went for runs. But having said that, India, the way they played Chadap and Nawaz, these two are the key. Tikshana, the mystery bowler, and Vanindu Hasaranga, and how Indian batting tackles them.
First, I'll inform you that we are playing this match on the same pitch that we played Pakistan. So it is a bit of a used pitch. That may be a bit of a welcome sign for India because the spinners will be bowling at the end of the match. So probably they'll get a bit of more help from the spinners. And the Sri Lankans there were chasing a total on a very flat and new pitch in Sharjah, and here the pitch is a bit, used pitch, so it will not be as easy to chase in the second half. And hopefully there won't be too much effect of dew like we saw against Pakistani team. So if there is no dew today, which is predicted that dew will not come, then of course the spinners will have a bit of a say in this game. And probably like Shokji has said, even Huda may be used today to bowl a couple of overs because you never know, one of the bowlers may have off day. So that can be filled up by, a couple of quick overs by Huda. So it won't be as easy as they found in Sharjah, where the pitch was really flat and the ground was small. So it will be a challenge, no doubt. Whatever the score India puts up 180 plus, or even if they can go to 200, it will not be as easy as they found it against Afghanistan the previous night.
Yeah. Gentlemen, I've got to talk about Arshdeep because that's something that's just been bothering me in the way everything happened after Arshdeep dropped that catch and, all that happened with Khalistan, and it just went out of control. My thing is that now he's playing and I was looking at his numbers, he is by far India's best death overs bowler this year. I mean, I was seeing the numbers. Bhuvneshwar Kumar, who's got more, same number of wickets. Look at that. He's got most wickets in death overs. It's incredible what he's done in his this season. T20s, 9 matches he's played, conceded just 81 runs off 74 balls in the death overs. That's how good he's been. He's been nailing his Yorkers. He's been, bowling the slow ones, just making sure not giving away the runs. Second best with 10 wickets, economy of 9.75 in 2022. But in the death overs, he's been phenomenal. His economy gets better. That is, in fact, 9.75. That's the economy of Bhuvneshwar Kumar. Bhuvneshwar Kumar's economy in the death overs this year is 9.75. He's taken the same number of wickets, which is 10 wickets, Ashok sir. But Arshdeep has taken 10 wickets in the death overs at an economy of 6.56. That's gold.
Yeah. That the economy says it all.
Yeah.
He has great press, the party of India. Nobody picked him up. Because Harshal Patel got injured, that's how he's got him. Otherwise, they're not even looking at him. If I would be coach, a selector, or a captain, I will not only have Arshdeep, I'll have Mohsin Khan also in the team. Because you don't go with the name, go with the performance. Who has been performing recently? Mohsin Khan bowled magnificently, and his economy is as good as a team, if not better. So why don't you go for, and plus he's a left-hander. If you have two left-handers bowling in tandem along with Bumrah, so I think it is a game, set, and match, and that too in Australia, where he's a 6'4" tall guy. He'll get a lot of bounce, and so is Arshdeep Singh. And plus they are they're in-your-face kind of ball and mix up their Yorkers, slower balls, bouncers, and they have got variation. Yeah. So I would pick him ahead of Harshal Patel, somebody like Mohsin Khan. You need to take the guys who are performing. Arshdeep has proven once again. Why? And if I would be there, I'll have Umran Malik, Mohsin Khan, Arshdeep Singh, and then Bumrah, and then Bhuvneshwar Kumar. These 5 should be my bowlers in Australian conditions, not Harshal Patel and others.
Yeah. And Bhuvneshwar Kumar overall has got more wickets, of course, and has also been very good this year, but Arshdeep in the death overs has been exceptional. Okay, let's talk about the top 3 now. Despite India losing to Pakistan, that was the one thing we've been talking about for a while. Where is the aggressive approach? What is happening with the openers? When is KL Rahul going to come with this kind of an aggressive approach? We saw that in the last game. It's a different thing that both of them didn't get to big scores, but did they do the job? Was that enough? On any other day, had one of between Rishabh, Hardik Pandya and Suryakumar Yadav scored some more runs, things would have been very different, Santosh sir, but wo usi din hi hona tha. Against Pakistan, that all of them failed together just when you saw your top order scoring runs. Hopefully that shouldn't happen today.
Yeah, as you were referring that Sri Lanka's almost all the top 5-6 batsmen contributed. So that is very pertinent for all the top 4-5, at least majority of them to contribute and contribute a healthy score, not only just 20-run cameo or 30-run cameo in 15 balls, which may be, looking good for T20, but in the long run, it may not serve the purpose of the team. So hopefully today we will see the top 5, out of that at least 3 going on to score, some substantial score that can, put a score of around 200 on the board. Otherwise, see, if the top order fails today, like Ashwin and Yuzi, they will also have to rethink about our top order in the coming matches and in the series at home. And of course, that will affect the team selection in the World Cup also for the coming. So for that, we hope that our batting clicks and clicks well today, not only for this match, but also for our future endeavor.
Absolutely. Okay. Yes.
And I don't know what kind of a game plan. As Santosh said, we still not decided on our 11. We still not decided on the 15 for the World Cup. But I understand they gave us a great start, but somebody should have carried on. Are we? I don't think we're looking for Rohit Sharma and KL Rahul to play cameos of 20-25. At least I am as a cricket lover, I'm not happy with that. If Rohit Sharma gets to 25-30, goes past 6 overs, then he should bat all 20 overs and get to his 100. I know it will help the side. If he gets to 100, side will get to 20-30. You got enough firepowers in your batting lineup. So they have to have some kind of a game plan. Yeah. Because first 6 overs, if you are 60 for no loss, then 200 should be on. But somebody in the dressing room has to tell them, okay, calm down, guy. We'll get to 200. You don't throw your wickets away like Surya Kumar Yadav, Rishabh Pant, Deepak Huda, Hardik Pandya. All of them fell in a heap and pushed us back. We stopped at 180, whereas we should have gone past 220 maybe. So that is where the little bit of our game plan. I am not happy with the way Rohit keeps saying if we're going hammer and tongs after the bowling, we're going to go all out. Oh, go all out. But then go all the way till 20 overs. Don't go all out for 6 overs and sit in the pavilion and clap for others.
True. But then what do you have to say to all those people who are saying Virat Kohli, we saw the vintage Virat Kohli. Do you agree? Did you see the vintage Virat Kohli? Because he himself also acknowledged the fact that he wanted to go at a much better strike rate, which he was doing. I think he was striking at 144 something before wickets started falling all around him. And then he got to a point where he was trying to forge this partnership with Deepak Huda. And after that, your bowling started. So, at the end of it, he ended up with a strike rate of about 136. But we did see some shots, vintage Virat Kohli shots. Overall, did you think that was, as everybody's saying, the king is back?
Could be, because he seemed to be the way he batted against Pakistan. And that was in a difficult conditions. And you very rightly said when he was trying to consolidate, the wickets fell in a heap. So he had no other option but to play till the 20 overs. So he carried our innings. So he had to slow down a bit, surely, because but the fact is he looked the part. But for me, I would never want to have Rohit Sharma, KL and Virat. 1, 2, 3. I'll have either Rishabh Pant at top, who can take advantage regularly of 6 overs. And you can have KL Rahul at number 5. You can have a 3 Virat, 4 Surya Kumar, 5 KL, 6 Pandya and 7 Deepak Huda. That should be your batting, which gives a lot of solidity, strength to your batting, and it looks good on paper as well, and it will look good on the park.
Which then also brings me to the next question that people have been asking. Surya Kumar, why not Surya Kumar at number 3? He is your best batsman right now. Give him more balls to play. He also, complements that classical sort of approach to the game, to this new T20 approach. Santosh sir?
This question was even, asked when he was playing, when Sachin Tendulkar was there. Sachin wanted to bat at number 4. So people said, you bring him at 4 and bring Sachin Tendulkar down when he was just joining. So these questions have always been asked whether a player is good at number 3 or 4 or 5. So the team management has to really think, like Ashok sir is saying, that, we need a more attacking batsman up the order rather than waiting on the bench. So there is no use seeing them overs pass by, balls pass by, and our 2 of the big hitters, Pant and Surya Kumar, are sitting on the bench. Probably they need to go higher up and they have more chances of facing more balls than when they come down. So that is correct. In probably this problem is created because Virat is in the 11, and till he's in 11, probably he thinks it's his right to bat at number 3. So who's going to take that tough call of getting him down to number 4?
Basically, Mia, who is going to bet the cat? So simple as that. He's King Kohli, nobody can challenge the king. So whatever he wants, he'll do. And I like that somewhere that Gambhir was asking, and he was saying Surya Kumar should be batting at 3. And he said, I am ready a batter anywhere. He said,
any position.
Exactly. I was just going to say this. I was just going to say this for all of you who are wondering what we're talking about. After the match, Gautam Gambhir was having a chat with Jatin on Star and Suryakumar Yadav, and Gautam Gambhir was saying that Sky should bat at number 3, and before that Suryakumar Yadav had said, I can bat in any position as long as the team plays me. So while Gautam Gambhir was talking, Suryakumar Yadav came from behind and Gautam Gambhir told him, see, I've been saying that you should bat at number 3. He says, nahi, मैं कहीं पे भी bat कर सकता हूँ. He says, ये इसकी मजबूरी है, इसलिए ये बोल रहा है. ये इसकी choice नहीं है, इसकी मजबूरी है. And then all of them, of course, all 3 of them burst out laughing. So, so everybody knew what was happening behind this, really the, the words that were being used, what it meant. But what is it? It's 7:33, which means the match has begun. Quick last question before I let you guys go. Rohit Sharma, KL Rahul, no wickets, good, safe. Madhushanka is bowling. And hopefully, like you've been saying, Ashok sir, that, Rohit Sharma, who you expect to get big scores from, he gets to a big score. And not just good starts and all are fine, I feel, when you're playing matches, but in the build-up to a World Cup, where you have been kind of struggling for form, big scores matter. Big scores matter as a batsman, right? In your head, it makes a difference, even if you've taken some extra deliveries.
Absolutely, it does. It does. Once you're opener, somebody has batman. Everybody can't keep coming and hitting the ball and getting out, and somebody has to consolidate, somebody has to stay put at the wicket. So that is where it seems to miss it. It is something like West Indies playing, something like England playing, and we know how successful they have been. So I am not for this. I know whosoever the game plan it is, but I don't think it's going to work. Sooner than later, they'll go back to their orthodox ways, where India normally does well. Because Rohit is used to big scores, KL is used to big scores, Virat is used to big scores. Yeah. These guys, you have the firepower in the middle order. The top order also, if it tries to go hammer and tongs and lose early wicket, it puts pressure on the later order batters, and every time they can't take it.
Okay, with that, gentlemen, we wrap this up. Thank you so much for joining us here. We will be back post-match to analyze hopefully what will be India's win, because India needs it. They will be out of this Asia Cup, and I don't think we want that. So that's it, gentlemen. Thank you so much, and thank you to all of you watching. We'll be back. News9 Sports is what you need to subscribe to. Goodbye. Thanks for watching.